Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that men have to work to be attractive for women, and we have to do things versus you guys don't feel like you have to do anything.
That's not true. I put in work. I feel like I have to cater to my man. I
Me
don't know about other
too.
people. My man is my king, and I feel like I have to cater everything to him.
Period.
And
I mean,
I don't know. I don't.
3 years being with you and he hasn't like made you his fiance is a big red flag.
Yeah.
Huge red flag.
Any man that actually wants to be with a woman will try to marry as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So either something
because if you don't
Yeah.
marry that individual, then that means that they're readily available for the market. So you're trying to secure a wife as soon as possible. So you've been with somebody for 3 years and he's not like urgent about it. Probably not going to happen.
That's
I
a
wouldn't
fact.
want him to be urgent about it either because I've
Why
seen
not?
that happen.
Didn't you say you want to get married?
For me, leaving a religious background, I'm not in a rush for marriage because you know why? I've seen a lot of people rush and get married.
If you know, you know.
And the marriage be trash. They're not happy. They're not compatible for. And
What
these
religion?
are people. Christianity.
Are you sleeping
I'm
out
a
of wedlock?
Christian.
No, these are
Are you
the
sleeping
church
with
I
your
was
man?
going. Yes, I am now.
Then you're not. Then how are you following Christianity? You're not supposed to be
No,
married,
I'm talking
having
about.
sex
I'm
outside
talking about
marriage.
people that get
Luke.
married quick. I'm
Luke.
talking about people that just get married so quick, and they don't really be compatible for real.
Okay,
I don't believe in that.
But it's been 3 years.
Okay, and I feel like we still got time to get to know each other some more. I'm not in a rush. I don't feel like
Listen,
that's long.
I'm not
Period.
saying these bitches rough.
I
I'm
don't
saying
feel like that's long.
At some point, he's gonna say, you know what? All right, enough is enough. I'm ready to do it.
Yeah.
But 3 years is crazy.
Oh, 3 years is long to you?
That's crazy. You gotta get to know a nigga.
And the other thing too that's interesting is like a couple of the girls said, "I want to fall in love," right? And I think this is kind of, this is kind of like a modern thing where women prioritize their happiness over like a family, right? Like, I said this yesterday. Women will destroy their family for happiness, but men will destroy their happiness for a family because men, we already know if we come into a relationship, we gotta be a provider to some degree. We're gonna have to sacrifice. But for some odd reason, like modern women don't feel like they have to sacrifice. They feel like I could be able to have my career. I can be able to just wait longer. I can do what I want. And I'm still gonna find a guy at the end of the line. And I kind of noticed that with like, no offense to you, the boxer here. And then you also, like you're in pre-med and you're 28. It's like, you guys think like, oh yeah, my dream guy's just gonna come. It's like each year that you wait, your chances are gonna drop off, especially if you want to be a mom. Because like men are interested in like younger, more fertile women, especially if they want to have kids. And then like the other thing you said where I want to be a mom, but I don't know if I'm going to be that good of a wife. Like that goes to show the mindset where it's like, I don't even really care about men. I just want kids. Like
No.
that's another thing that's very
That's not the
interesting
point.
to me.
But that is sorry.
And she's Greek, right? Like I've said this before. Like this is just, it's not an American attitude. It's like a modern woman Western attitude where it's like, fuck what men want. We just want kids and we want to be in love. But I don't care about what it takes for me to fall in love. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
you guys
it
are more
does.
interested in what you guys want, not what the man wants.
I don't,
That's not
No,
true.
you
I
don't
don't think-
understand the point. It's about self-confidence. You work yourself every day to improve yourself, and you don't know if you be the right for someone. That I mean.
Trust
I
the
don't
process.
I don't tell if I be, because I'm not married ever. I'm not before a wife. How I know if I be good wife?
I can
think,
tell you. Do you want to know?
Yeah. tell
Okay,
me.
I'll tell you. So, just like you practiced to become an athlete, you can practice how to become a wife. The Bible says, talking to men, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Not he that finds a woman that has the potential to be a wife. You have to learn and train yourself how to be a wife, and then the man is going to attract themselves to you. So if you haven't been, as a man, I'm telling you this, if you haven't been able to, this idea of a man being magnetized to you is because you haven't developed the qualities that man or that men are looking for.
No, you don't understand. Because I'm a single. I
understand.
cannot plan or
Yes, you
talk
can.
about
Yes, you
that.
can. That's-
No, you can't.
I can't train myself to be a better person, a better woman, more educated, and that.
There's certain traits, yeah, but you're talking professional, right? So there's certain traits that a wife manifests, and it's things that naturally women don't know how to do, like serving or being submissive.
No, I
or,
know because I grown up in Sparta, and for us, the girls, how they raise us, we be housewives. They raise. We have that qualities, that morals, and that principles. We have all that.
I did too.
But just because I am not married, I don't know. I wish all that I learned and how they raised me to do my husband happy.
So then it's like,
But we talk hypothetically right now.
No, it's not
The biggest
hypothetical.
test is actions speak louder. Talk is cheap. Anyone can tell, I be the best girlfriend, I be the best wife, I be the best mom. No,
we
the
could all
future
probably
show
put,
us.
No. We could all probably put a piece of paper together, right, without even talking to each other, write down what we would want from a wife, and all the men in this room would probably have mirrored similarities. We aren't complicated creatures.
No, I agree
So
with
it's like
you
you need to-
100%.
so if you haven't
Just
found
I
a
like to
man-
be humble as a person. I
Darling.
don't like to talk highly about I like people speak about
We
me.
appreciate your humbleness and you being honest. He's just telling you the
No,
reality.
Look, you know
No,
what?
no,
No,
he has
Speaking-
right
so
the
I
way.
think you're
Yes.
cool. I
Yeah.
think you're cool. So we're having a conversation, right?
No, of course.
If you want to become a wife, you have to learn the skill. Just like you became a boxer, just like you became an athlete.
Yeah.
There are traits and skills that you need to learn in order for men to be attracted to you. It's not that a guy's just going to fall on your lap. It doesn't
No,
work
no,
that
of
way. Or
course
that a
that-
guy's going to look over and be like, oh, you know what? I think you're hot. Or that's not like, you know how many hot women there are? You know how many good looking women? That doesn't mean anything to us at all. It transcends that. And none at this table have learned it. That's why you don't have a man.
That's crazy.
And if not, you wouldn't be sitting at this table.
That's a fact.
Oh shit.
You'd
That's
be at
sad. I
home,
gotta get ready for
probably
work.
having.
You know,
What you
I
mean?
agree.
You
I
said
agree,
I have a
but
man
some
out and be here.
I agree,
My
but
man
some
brought me
people
here.
they have
Exactly.
different standards.
My man knows
you know?
I'm here. The
I'm an
fuck?
artist. I do this regardless.
I
I'm
tell
an
that
artist
nigga
for
what the
podcasts.
fuck I'm up
This
to
is for
when
my-
I'm
this
up
is
to
for my
it, and
career,
that's
so.
it.
Okay, look,
Cool.
I agree with you. Everything need practice. I agree 1,000,000%.
So the question that's why it's like, go find a coach. Go find somebody that can teach you how to be a wife, and you'll find a husband. There's strategies. Like there isn't any sort of endeavor that you take in life. If you're going to be sporadic,
I believe that is nature things to be a good wife. This is my opinion. Of course, you have different opinion, and I respect. For that reason, we disagree.
but
The
so
people.
the question is, do you want to have find a husband, or do you just want to have kids?
No, I want to find a husband. I create a family.
So what?
I
what
don't
is
want
a
to
husband?
be a single mom.
Okay, perfect. So what is a husband looking for?
For me,
No, in general, what is a husband looking for? There are traits and qualities that
God.
every husband looks for.
I'm a Christian Orthodox.
All right, did you guys just catch that? She said, "For me." You asked a very specific question. What's he looking for? And then she
I
immediately
asked.
attributed back to herself, "For me."
I ask for me or on generally he was.
In
She's
general,
just asking.
because we're all the
Yeah,
same.
I ask
In general, what does a husband want
from a
from
wife.
the wife? Yeah.
He wants a pussy fairy.
Every man is different. Some men, for example, they want the wife cook and don't work like me, for example, professional boxer. Other men, they want only the wife to be in the home. Other men, they don't have a problem. Their wives, for example, they have a maid and cook for them. Any man is different. Any woman is different. I cannot speak for all the men or all the women. For that reason, I ask for me. Every person is different.
That's true.
If you want to ask me as a Kalia, of course I give you answer. Ask me specific question and I give you. I cannot talk for all the women in the table or in the
Okay,
world.
But
That's a
generally,
fact.
okay, he's just saying generally.
He literally just asked, "What do you think a man is going to want in return?" And you made it all about yourself. This
To
is what I'm
love
trying
him-
to say.
to
Stop,
love
hold on,
him
stop,
and
stop,
respect
stop,
him.
Stop.
This is too much.
Every day I do this show, it literally proves what I've been saying forever about women. Like, the reason why you guys are single is because you're fucking selfish. Like,
Excuse
women
me?
are absolutely incapable.
No, because if you
Look,
talk like this
stop
rude,
interrupting,
it's
stop
not
interrupting.
respect women
Stop
first.
interrupting. Stop interrupting.
Yeah.
That's number one. Understand male authority and be quiet when they're talking. That's
Okay.
number one.
And you
Number
don't be
two,
rude how to talk. You are rude and you speak to a woman, to a lady.
Now I see why you're single. Holy crap.
Yo.
You are
I'm a
combative.
single because it's
No,
a choice.
You are
She's
very.
strict.
You are
And I have
very.
a high standards.
Yes,
and
here's-
you are
You have high
are
standards,
rude.
and you
are
have
rude.
high standards, and quite frankly, you can't cash the check, and that's the problem with a
You
lot of
have
women.
you have 80
Because I'll
ladies
tell you
there.
this, I've only been talking to you for a few minutes, and I'm already annoyed. I can only
Me too.
imagine what other men feel when they deal with you, because you're very masculine, and you're very combative, and you're very rambunctious.
Are you
and look, that
psychiatric?
might be great.
Because I think you are just
Can you be quiet when I'm speaking?
yeah,
Can
but you cannot talk about me.
Okay.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
be quiet
You
when I'm
cannot
speaking.
describe me.
You're gonna
Thank
be
you.
quiet when I'm speaking, okay?
And you cannot
You're
describe
gonna be quiet
me.
when I'm speaking.
Okay.
I'm
you
telling you what I'm
She
observing.
don't know you.
Okay? Because this is very, I think me and almost 20,000 people here have noticed the same thing, as well as Luke, and he's trying to be nice about it. But the reality is that you're very combative, you're very masculine, probably because you're an athlete and stuff. But men aren't attracted to this stuff. And I find it interesting where he asked you, what do you think is a husband going to want? You made it all about yourself. And this is why so many women find themselves single, especially into their 30s, because you guys are stuck in your ways. You guys don't understand how men think. You guys don't care what we want. And then you wonder why you're single, because you guys want me. I want to fall in love, maybe in a grocery store, whatever. Like you have this crazy fantasy planned out in your head and you think it's going to happen. In reality, it's not.
Yes,
and the
it
older
is.
you get, the less likely it's going to come to fruition. And it's just wild to me how women don't care whatsoever about what men are interested in. You guys are only care about what you're interested in, and then you wonder why you're in your 30s and you're single. And we're telling you guys, honestly, this is what men are looking for.
She's not wondering.
Can you stop
Okay, so-
interrupting?
Sorry.
How many times do I got to warn you? Like,
My
stop.
bad. Okay, I'll just
Stop.
leave then.
Just
I have to
stop.
go to work.
Okay, go leave. Just
Okay.
leave. Just leave.
Oh,
Just leave.
God damn.
Like, we don't need the ad-libs.
All right, let's go.
Honestly,
So-
sorry, can I tell you
So,
something,
let me
mister?
finish.
Okay, finish it after I tell you, yeah.
See, and like I said before, you have a lot of masculine traits, just interrupting and cutting people off or whatever. And
I'm
it's like,
independent, not
what-
masculine. I'm strong, independent woman. And
Okay,
also,
let me
you're
ask you this.
alpha.
Hold on. You know what?
No,
Let's
no,
have fun with this.
Myra,
Independent
Myra,
of what?
let's-
No, hold on, Luke. I
Yeah,
got
go
this.
for it, go for it.
Independent of who? Independent how?
For myself now.
Okay. See, when women say I'm independent, that means I'm independent of men. No
Yeah.
guy walks around and says we're independent. That's
No,
stupid.
I work, I pay my home, I pay my
Congrats.
bills.
We do
that
too.
I mean. Yes, and I respect.
Go ahead, Luke. Take it away.
But he tell all the time 30s, for example. We are 2025. The women, any age they want married, don't they do babies? That is, we must break the stereotypes in 2025. 30s is not 60s or 70s. But either way, if one woman she want to marry at 60, it's her rights to do anything she wants. I mean, that with the age, it's not sounds good, you know. And of course, I'm not a feminist, and I respect anyone's
It
opinion.
doesn't sound good, but it's true.
No, you are a feminist.
Okay, so
You are.
I
I'm
get
not at
both
all.
Luke, you want to say
sides.
something?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
so-
please. Take it away.
So the interact, you need to be able to position yourself outside of yourself because you're a mature individual. You said I'm a mature, independent woman. So you need to put yourself right here and observe the altercation and interaction you had with him. The moment you felt threatened, offended, insulted, you reacted. If you were to ever find a husband, he would put you in your place so fucking fast and you would get upset. And your default would be to react and react and react. And eventually he would get upset and dip.
If she's lucky to even get to
No,
that
my
point.
husband, I hope, will be super confident
No,
and he will
that's
not
not even
have
make it
that
there.
insecurities
But,
if
darling,
I
it
am
doesn't
strong
work.
woman.
No,
She will admire
Darling,
me.
darling,
you
it
said
doesn't
you hope.
work that way. It doesn't work that
Luke,
way.
you're being nice. You won't even make it to the husband
I'm
part.
ex-
Are you married, Luke? You have a kid?
I've been with a woman for 10 years. I've only slept with
Okay,
one
and
woman
how
my
you know
entire life.
if I don't
because I
have
know
a
how to
husband?
please a woman.
No, no.
I know what a woman wants.
No, are you married now with a kid?
No, I'm not
Okay,
married, but
that
I've been
means
with a woman for 10
you
years.
are a single.
No,
That
listen,
means
listen.
it's your choice. You
What
don't
is-
have
okay,
a
what is-
problem,
What
right?
is marriage?
No,
Is
no.
it a government signature?
So
No,
you never
no.
been married, Luke?
Is it a government signature?
You never been married?
What's marriage?
I'm just asking.
No,
So how you gonna
answer.
tell us about marriage and you never been married?
Because you can study marriage. You said you've gone to church. You probably haven't even read Proverbs 31, which describes.
I
what
do
a
know
woman
about
should be-
Proverbs 31.
Okay, tell me about Proverbs
The
31.
woman goes, she sells, she cooks for her family, she makes things for the family. She goes and she's a woman of God. She reads her Bible, she helps the people, she helps the community.
Ah.
That's a Proverbs 31.
Congrats. Where's your husband?
okay, can I say
Look,
something?
There you
so
go.
here's the other thing too.
You shall know them by their fruits.
You know, I find it interesting when women do this. Like she asks you if you're married, she asks you if you're married. That's a false
Because
equivalent.
you ask me because I'm a single.
How
for
y'all gonna
that.
judge us because we're not married, but y'all not married
I'm
either?
going to answer it right now.
Sister,
you guys
the
can
reason
be quiet
the,
for
re-
2
the
seconds.
reason I'm not married is because I'm worth tens of millions of dollars and I
Okay.
keep my independence.
Of
Okay,
course,
but
it's your
you should
choice.
sign a
It's not my
prenup. She
business.
can sign a
But-
prenup?
but-
No?
Girls, can
You don't believe in prenup?
Let him finish.
Girls,
Let him
girls,
finish.
come on.
Let him finish.
Like, don't be rude here.
The issue is that you think that I need a governmental institution or to solidify a relationship or that I need a ring in
That's
order
what
to be
I was
loyal.
what you
saying.
guys
That's
are
what I was
saying, though.
saying.
But here's the thing.
But I said the same thing, and you guys didn't agree
You're
with
not
me.
a millionaire. You're not a guy.
You're
It
not a
doesn't
man.
matter if I'm a millionaire or not. I can feel that way.
Okay.
I can feel like it doesn't take a piece of paper to make my relationship how it
Nigga, you're
is.
cooked.
So men could think that way, women
Can you
can't.
let Luke finish?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're going
God.
first. It's one I got time
Go
on
ahead,
this,
Luke.
please.
You got
I don't believe in gender roles.
Okay, well then.
and that's exactly
Yo,
and that's
Luke.
exactly
I don't.
why you're being a hypocrite. I don't.
Proverbs 31 should go get money too.
Look, can
She
I
doesn't
ask,
sit home
can
and
I
just be a
ask
housewife.
something, please?
Yes.
We are in America, right? It's the country of opportunity first. And also, America is a free country, right? Every person has the right to do anything he wants
Yes.
without anyone judge. Why you married in 30? Why you married in... Why we have that stereotype?
It's not a stereotype. What we're
Okay.
explaining to you is what a man is looking for. So if you want a man of the highest caliber that will treat you like a princess, you better get your shit straight really, really fast because time is against you.
I didn't ask that.
No, I'm explaining to you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Damn, grandma.
So I'm explaining to you what a man wants.
Okay.
So if you're telling me, Luke, I want to get married, what you should be doing is like, Luke, begging me to teach you how to find a man. That's what you should be doing. But you have too much ego because you're a fighter and you can beat dudes up. Half of the dudes you can beat up. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And that alpha male attitude is going to make the real alpha males not fuck with you. And that's who you want. So you need to tap into softness, gentleness,
But the
kindness,
man,
even if you are offended. That's what I'm
okay,
saying,
can
darling.
I ask you, the man can be one click up of the woman in everything. Do you agree with that or no?
What are you talking
For
about?
example, sorry, forgive me, English not my first language. For example, if one woman take 1,000, her man must take 1,300. No, for example, 800. Let's. If one girl is
the man
more
will spend
educated,
1,300 on the woman. That's what you're not understanding. It's not a fight. You're fighting.
No.
Your entire life is this fighting thing. It's about compatibility, and compatibility means you need to understand the other role.
maybe you don't understand my question. I mean, the man must be more experienced, for example, must be more, has more money of the woman. Because if me, I'm more alpha, that I mean, and again, forgive me about my English. If I am more alpha, how I be fall in love with someone when he's
You
less?
change.
But why I must change
Because that's
myself?
what it takes.
And
Well,
I be
because
Luke, what
because
she's
that's
saying
what it
is
takes.
she's saying she wants to stay the way that she is, and
Yep.
she needs a guy that's more alpha than she is.
okay, thank you
That's
for
what
the
she's
English.
saying. But what I'm telling you is,
Possible.
you're not going to
And
get
what
that.
I'm telling you that the most alpha guy
Like,
isn't
they're
going to
not-
go for you because it's not worth his time.
Thank you.
Because he's busy doing other things in his life and he doesn't want to worry about upping you.
Okay,
It's about
and I agree
submission.
with both now. For that reason, I tell before, because now I'm focused and dedicating my career. You cannot do both. For that reason, when I
But yes,
stop
you-
my
yes, you can.
career,
Yes, you
I
can.
slow down. As
And
that
when's that
Also,
going to be?
everybody is in a
hold
different
on, hold
situation.
on. How long is that going to be for
can
you?
be tomorrow, can be next month, can be in 2 years.
You need to make a plan is what I'm encouraging you
But
to do.
why I tell to you my plans about my
You
life?
don't have to tell me your
that,
plans.
for
See,
example,
but
But
you
you
don't-
don't.
Also,
But
like,
your
we could die
plan, when he asked you
tomorrow.
what's your plan to get married, you said, I would just want to meet somebody in a grocery store. That's your plan. I'm telling
no,
you that
I
doesn't
didn't
work.
tell that. I tell I want to fall in love accidentally without
That's
plan.
not. That doesn't happen.
This isn't a movie. This is real life.
Okay, no.
That
how-
does happen.
Okay,
That
plan.
does
You don't
happen.
follow
But the
love
movies happen
accidentally.
for the real
You
life.
can't
But
just make a
okay.
plan
does
and you could die
happen.
tomorrow. Like,
Yes,
who
exactly.
knows?
I mean, okay.
You still make a plan.
My name
I
is
mean,
Chris.
okay.
Yo, look, you are so fucking polite. This is
nice.
why women are retards, stupid. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. If I had the female mindset, you know what? I'm gonna play some video games today, eat some Cheetos. I'll eventually become a millionaire. It's just gonna happen. I'm gonna become successful.
Female?
It's
Okay,
gonna happen.
But why would you
Not
call
everybody
women
feels that way.
stupid retards?
Stop. You guys are done talking for now. I'm going to just say what I got to say here. Because I'm going to take your guys' mindsets so you guys see how ridiculous you guys sound. The reality is every woman's definition of success is finding a man that you want to be with and having a family. That is every woman's bottom line, right? Even women that are athletes or career women, they eventually regress and want to become a mother and a wife, right? That's the reality. So if that is your eventual goal, you should be working towards that. Like me, if I want to be successful, right, and I sat there and I played video games all day, ate Cheetos, never went to the gym, and I was lazy, I was like, well, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. It's just going to happen. I'm going to be at Publix, and some guy's going to walk up to me like, hey, bro, I got $1 million. You want it? Like, that's how you guys operate. Like, you guys are not willing to do what's required to get to your goal. You just think it's going to happen. Finding a dream man like you guys want, falling in love with a guy that you actually like, that you're attracted to, that you respect, is like a guy becoming a millionaire. Because most women don't settle on their first choice. They have to settle on third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So if you guys actually want this dream guy, I would say you need to put some effort in. But you guys are kind of just walking through life thinking that this dream guy's going to come along and get with you and marry you and then give you this whole dream scenario. And the reality is it's not going to fucking happen if you don't work towards it. But women, for some odd reason, you guys are so entitled that you think some dream guy's just going to come into your life. It's not happening. Just like me, I'm not going to become a millionaire unless I make effort. Like her right now, she's just looking all angry like this. It's like, bruh, the guy hasn't proposed to you and you guys been together for 3 years. That's a red fucking flag.
Instead of getting upset, you should be
Like,
concerned.
Who said I'm mad? I don't get mad.
Oh no,
Sorry.
you didn't. I could see. And
No, I'm
because
in my
women don't like
head.
hearing. Because
Okay,
women
what are you
don't like
thinking
hearing the
about?
truth.
What are you thinking about?
I don't even know. It's not this.
But again, why you are
realistically-
judgmental? What's she doing in her personal life, anyone? I don't understand.
Realistically, though, everybody is
It's
in a
her
different
life, it's-
situation and in their lives. Because, like, for example, like me, like, I'm
My girl was
Indian.
studying to
So
be a
if-
doctor, and I told her, "You want to be with me? Leave school," and she left. Would you be willing to do that for
Yeah.
your man? Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
but listen.
No, yes or no?
I wouldn't,
I'm-
because God come before my man.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna say yes because I've been in different situations. I've lived my
God put
life.
me on earth.
Like, school's really hard, and now I want like something else because I could die tomorrow. I don't know like what the future holds, and I'm in a different situation. Like, you know, I'm Indian. If worse comes to worse, I can get arranged marriage.
YOLO.
So like,
So
realistically
if
speaking,
worse
you
comes
can't be
to worse-
sitting here. Like,
So it's either a
no.
gamble or worst case scenario.
So that's what
There's
I'm
no
saying. Like,
preparation,
you
no
know.
planning. There's
None.
no syllabus on how to
Can I
succeed
finish?
in relationships.
Can I finish?
None at all, bro. None at all.
So
but again, it comes back to
realistically-
women not giving a shit in the first
No,
place. They
no.
just don't
Okay,
care.
so-
But go ahead.
But are
That's
you
what I'm
gay?
saying.
Are you gay? Because all the time tells woman. I mean, what's a woman? I mean, you talk about the woman. I mean,
Yeah, because you should talk about y'all men
Yes,
too.
I mean,
at least
relax.
do both. At least
We do.
I think that's fair.
We roast men
no,
harder than
tonight
women.
you
Tonight,
do.
tonight.
You do.
That's what
Only
I'm
you.
talking about.
Only you.
We do a show.
Tonight.
Only
We
you.
roast men about not being successful, getting in shape. We do tell men to become better.
Yeah, but the more important is we respect each other, guys, and we don't judge other. Because, you know, the girl, she has 3 years relationship, for example. Why she's not married or no, it's not our business. I mean, we go to her and
It's
we
okay,
judge
baby.
her.
It's
It's
okay,
not
'cause I don't care.
nice,
I'm
you
not
know.
understanding what
Okay,
you're talking
okay.
about.
If you're
It's
boxing,
okay.
right, or training, and you throw a bad punch, what does your coach say to you?
Of course, he's my coach.
Okay, so she's in a relationship with a guy. We're saying we're guys as well. If he doesn't marry you by now, something's wrong.
Or at
Well,
least
maybe
fiance.
she's
It's a
not
bad
ready.
punch.
At least
It's a really
Maybe
bad punch.
she's not ready.
So,
I don't think something's wrong. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the problem,
you
though.
can have
I'm
a
happy.
connection with
I'm
someone.
happy
You
we're taking our
But
time.
again, why we need to
Exactly.
care, you know?
And it's like, what if you end
No,
up?
because you gotta understand. When a woman start thinking like that, it puts you in a depressive energy.
Yeah, I
and y'all
mean-
want me to be depressed. Y'all want us to sit here. Y'all want to bully us to be depressed. Oh, we're not married. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna do that. I'm blessed and highly favored.
But again,
period.
it's not my business.
And a man don't do that. A man not gonna do that for me ever. And a woman shouldn't do that for a man. Everybody should better themselves for themselves. Period. Let's talk about that. A man should better himself, not for no woman.
Why are you yelling?
A woman should better herself.
Why
I'm
are you
very
yelling?
passionate, and this is how I talk. A woman should better herself for a man. You should do it for you first. That's how I feel. Because now when a nigga go, you're not even gonna want to better yourself no more. You know how much girls become bums after the man leave?
Exactly. You need to be
I
happy
think we know
within
why he now.
yourself.
You need to be
Yeah,
fine with
yeah,
this
we
crazy,
know
bro.
now, bro.
It always comes out. Listen.
Bro, look, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to the
You
girls
guys
talk.
gotta take passionate speakers.
And the way that they
I'm a
behave.
passionate speaker.
Yeah, but that's masculine behavior.
so.
That's not attractive to men.
How?
It's so that's why he hasn't proposed
That's
yet.
how I talk. That's how I talk. That's why he haven't proposed. Okay.
Why? Okay,
Well, he's
pause.
the first guy. He's
Why
the
do you
first.
think he hasn't
well,
proposed?
guess what? I don't care. I don't care if he hasn't proposed.
Clearly you don't.
He's the first guy to do the best things that I've ever done in my life.
Well,
Okay,
pretty
like
damn
closing
low
my
bar,
fucking
baby
salon to chase my dreams, and that's the best shit
And that's
ever.
good, that's good, that's good.
before marriage.
That's
No,
love.
So
good.
fuck that.
You know,
I don't care.
And the other thing that's also interesting, right? When he was talking about like a marriage or whatever, you guys asked him, "Well, are you married?" And I always, whenever girls say that, like it's a false equivalency because that's like me asking you, "Do you have sex with people?"
Was this a marriage show? I didn't know this was a marriage show. If this was a marriage show, I would have never
dating
came.
show.
Yes,
I would have never
exactly.
came if it was a marriage show.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying without you guys interrupting. As soon as he gave the advice that he gave of like what a man is looking for, you guys said, "Oh, well, are you married?" Right? To try to like challenge his credibility. But what I'm trying to imply here is that it's not his job to get married. It's your job to get married. He's the one that gives out the
but
rings.
Not everybody asked.
Please be quiet
Not
when I'm
everybody asked
speaking.
if he
Please
was
be
married,
quiet when
so
I'm
you're,
speaking.
Like, saying...
Be quiet when I'm speaking, okay?
I see why
You'll
you're
have your
single,
chance
man.
to fucking talk. It's very simple. Men give out relationships, women give out sex. For you guys to sit there and say, "You're not married," he's the one that gives out the ring. He chooses who gets married, not you. So it's your job to get the last name and get married. So it's not on him to get married. So when women try to like flip it, be like, "Well, why aren't you married?" Bro, dude's worth tens of millions. He has a girl. He can marry her whenever he wants. He has the leverage. You guys need to go ahead and get the leverage and get a man to take you seriously. And you guys are literally trying to tell him, "Well, are you married?" It's not the same. That's your job.
But
that
sorry,
doesn't
mister,
change the
you
fact
act like
that-
psychologists, like psychiatrists. I mean, it's very nice, everything,
guys
your
are
advice
delusional.
is your opinion, that I respect anyone,
Yeah,
and you
delusional.
talk.
It's a fact. It's
But
not
we don't
opinion.
come
But you
here
can
for
get married to
we don't
somebody
come
without
here
having
for the
sex. You can't
therapy.
keep somebody who doesn't
Yeah,
have
what
a
is the singer
cat.
and take advice from somebody who's not even married?
It's
Like
not
it
an
goes
opi-
both ways.
Do you not just hear what I said
Who will
about
never
marriage?
even
Just
get
'cause
married? Who
he
will
could
never
be
even get
like-
married because he's a millionaire. He may not get married.
Hearing
Just
how...
because he's a billionaire, like
But
that doesn't
can we
change
change the
fact that,
subject,
like,
please?
somebody doesn't want to be kept.
Let's keep it.
She'll
What
probably
about
cheat
what if we
on
don't
him,
care
she'll
about men with
probably-
money? What if we don't care about? What if Luke is a non-factor right now for us? Because what if I don't care about men with money?
Exactly.
You
What if
know?
I don't care
What if I
about
have
that?
Did you just
money?
flex about your guy investing in your hair salon?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So you heard wrong.
Like-
I said he's the first guy to make me close my salon so I can truly chase my dreams. That's what I said.
Okay, so that's the only
Okay.
way he would do that.
Yeah,
is through
yeah. Princess
finances.
treatment. Princess treatment.
Finances.
Princess
so money does
treatment.
matter.
Does he
Princess
pay the
treatment.
rent?
I said.
Does he pay the rent?
I said, what
Does
if
he
every
pay
woman
the
doesn't
rent?
care about a millionaire? Y'all
Does
putting
he
him
pay
on a
the rent?
pedestal, millionaire. Da, 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 da. What if everybody doesn't care about that?
It doesn't matter. It's about providing.
Everybody doesn't care about a millionaire status. Because millionaire men, they treat women wrong too. They treat women like shit.
That's part
And
of
how about y'all
status.
talk about that?
That's not the point, though.
Yeah, that
Okay,
wasn't the
so
point.
women gonna do all that to get married to a man that's gonna treat them like shit?
I was making a point about
Oh.
you guys cannot try to sit there and put the marriage standard on him when he's the one that gives out marriages. That's what I'm trying to explain
No,
here. That's the
we're
concept.
not trying to put a marriage standard on him, though.
These two literally asked him that.
Okay, but why are you like saying everybody? You know what I mean? Like, and that's probably not what they were trying to say.
He didn't say
No,
you.
that's quite literally what they were saying. You're not married. Why are you telling us about this?
So how? So your worst case scenario is you end up with an arranged marriage with somebody that you clearly probably not going to love, or you're just gonna what? Just fall in love randomly out of thin air?
It's not randomly. Like, you meet somebody, you guys
How?
connect,
How?
you become friends.
How do you meet that person?
You go outside. Like, you go to like coffee places, like hang out with your friends. Well, mostly it happens when you're hanging out with other
this is
friends.
unbelievable.
their
dude.
privilege is dude, is
This is
like
unbelievable.
Yeah. This is what happens when you live life on easy mode.
Okay, so how do you find a girl?
Like literally
Just
easy
by
mode.
becoming an absolute monster in
No,
every
tell
area
me.
of my
Tell
life.
me how you're
by
gonna pick up
becoming
a girl.
healthy, by becoming wealthy,
No, tell
by
me how you're
becoming
gonna pick up a
highly
girl
educated.
right now.
I don't have to pick up a girl. The girls come to me.
So like, but what
The
about
options
love?
are infinite.
Like, you know what I mean?
So
you're saying that girls are gonna come. So what happens
Luke,
if
do you
you're
think you're emotionally
walking?
available? Luke,
What
do
if
you think you're
you're-
emotionally available, Luke? Do you think you're an emotionally available man? Would you say that?
To
What are you
what?
saying?
What do you-
Emotionally
Also, your
available, like for a
situation is
woman, like
different.
if she gets sad or if she's da-da-da, what would you do?
I would just listen to her.
Okay, would you hug her? Like that's emotionally available. You know what emotionally available means,
Whatever,
right?
whatever she wants, good to go. Because she has keys to the palace and the kingdom because she shuts the fuck up and knows her place.
There you
Okay,
go.
but how are you gonna meet her?
He already
She
met her.
came to me.
Yeah.
Okay, then you are
Okay,
not
so
old school a
Talk about a
manhunter,
normal guy.
right?
Talk about a normal guy.
I am a normal
You want
guy.
to
No,
attract.
talk about
No,
a guy
old
who
school
doesn't
man,
have your
he's a
privileges.
hunter.
Girls, one question at a time,
Okay,
please.
sorry, yes.
An old school man is a hunter for his achievements and his goals and his success. And
Of
by
course.
byproduct, the woman is one of these achievements.
Okay, talk about a guy who's like just normal, not having your privileges or anything. How does he pick
what
up a girl?
privileges? I came to this country with $200 in a suitcase. Everything and anything that I have was self-earned, self-developed, and I made it happen.
Okay, I'm talking about like because you're
Don't
saying
do
that
powerful.
With
girls
your with your
think-
privilege.
but
You're the one that's
saying-
gonna wait for an arranged marriage privilege.
No, that's if that happens.
Privilege.
You guys give it
28. Still waiting? That's crazy, bro. The finish line's right there, girl. It's right there, man.
Are you satisfied now?
What
Well, that's
privilege?
why-
No,
Continue,
so
darling.
I'm saying,
Yes,
no,
darling.
because you guys are saying that the girls have to come to the guy.
Yes.
So
Well,
what
at least
about
put
the guys?
effort. Like we're just saying, like put effort. Like you guys, like don't,
If you don't
women don't put
if-
effort in.
you understand that you're competing for the top 0.1% of men against 3 billion women?
Well, I mean, I already go up to somebody if I like them. That's just who I am. But I'm saying,
But you're
like,
single now, right?
because I want to be.
No, you don't.
But at the same breath, you said you want to be married. So it's like, what is it that you want?
It's
you
female
want both
cope.
things?
Okay,
Girls
no.
say I'm
Yeah.
single by choice.
So I
It's the
want
biggest
somebody
lie.
who supports me and who loves me unconditionally.
What how are you going to get that?
Stupid.
What do you
Listen,
mean? I'm
No,
just
no,
living
no, no.
my
How
life.
are you going to get that? Yeah, you're just living your life, and look where that's led you. To be single, 28, doing some pre-med bullshit.
Well, it's because I want to be single. If I wanted a boyfriend, I could call somebody right now.
Where is he then?
See, there
If I
you
wanna
go.
get married,
You
I
calling
could
her
call somebody
pre-med
right now.
bullshit.
Where is he then?
Why would you call her thing pre-med bullshit? See, that's the thing where men with money
'Cause you're
go wrong.
28.
Why do you guys do that?
I'll tell you,
You
because
don't have to
call
belittle a
somebody and
woman's
I'll tell you-
accomplishment.
I'll
You
tell
don't
you
have
why.
to do
Parents that I
that.
could get married right
Like,
now.
who wants to be with somebody like
Girls,
that?
He's gonna tell you, okay?
I'll tell you
Please
why.
talk over him.
I'll tell you why.
It's on
Because
right
if you're
now.
because she said, I want a man to provide. So what is she doing right now? She's developing a career so she can provide for herself instead of finding a man that's going to provide for her.
Shit.
So what you need to understand is she needs to learn different skills because the current skills that she's learning are bullshit because they're not serving her goals. The career isn't bullshit. It's that she's misaligned her priorities, her goals, and her actions. That's why her life is chaotic and she doesn't see it. That's
So
what
her
I'm
life is
convinced.
misaligned because she's studying.
He said that
And
she said
trying
she
to
wants
get
somebody
Honey,
to provide
listen.
for
Her own
her. but
career.
she's
If you're ever
trying
gonna
to
come on
get
the
a career
show,
to
make sure
provide
you're
for
not
her.
high as shit because I've been looking at you since the beginning and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you? Sorry, I look the.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
Are you
Continue,
high?
darling. Say that again.
I mean, you're wrong though, man. You're kind of high.
I mean, you look kind of big though.
Yeah, you look toasted, sister.